I'm here at 4400 block of Magnolia, and I'm at Valley, and this is the plumber. I call him the plumber. I don't know his real name, but he's mobile right now, and he's moving on down the road. I don't know where he was. Usually I had seen him in Magnolia Park previously, and then I saw him right here. This is why I'm here. This is Valley side of Magnolia, across the street from 4400, and I guess he's going into a crevice between the two buildings there. Now he's found himself a hiding spot. At this point he's trespassing. I wish I had the number for Midtown Dental Group so that I could talk to him about his trespassing. Now he's trespassing. He is hiding out this is the plumber. He's hiding out in someone else's private property. Let's go check him out and see what he's up to. I'm guessing that he was tired of being asked if he needed help and wanted to just ignore us. And you know, if you just refuse help and you keep saying no to housing and services, you know, why should you be allowed to just trespass on other people's property? So this is where he's at. He's hanging out right there, and I can barely see him, but he's there. All right, that's number one for the evening. All right, I bet you're gonna see some shopping carts here. So this is the Rite Aid at Hollywood Way in Magnolia. Yesterday there was a flurry of shopping carts. The exact same carts are sitting right where they were yesterday. You know, not a single person in this entire community, other than me, does anything about it. These aren't Rite Aid shopping carts, of course. These are brought over here by, people who don't give a crap and just leave them there. Obviously, one of them's from Kmart. How did that even get there? It says Kmart on the cart. So, I keep mentioning it, and I'm surprised that Rite Aid's managers don't do something about it. They're there every single day and they do nothing about it. All right, I'm going to head over here to Burbank Water and Power. I'm going to head over here to Varney, and right under the Magnolia Boulevard Bridge here. This is where there's been a camp every night. Now, I do bring this to the attention of the city. I'm not sure if anybody's actually come down here and spoken with this person. You got graffiti. Of course, this building is vacant. Americold Logistics. Again, the illegal camp remains. The illegal camping remains. And this is right across the street from Aries Prepared. This is like the Aries Prepared Beef, I guess is the name of the company. And they're here all day. I don't know what they're doing about it. And then yep, this is the t-shirt company. In the back of the t-shirt company, we still have the tent. Nothing's being done about that. That happens to be a chronic camping problem. I guess they didn't like the campgrounds anywhere in Burbank. Oh, that's right, camping's not allowed in Burbank. But they just continue. Just for giggles, I'm going to go down and check out this little street here. See if anybody's camping out in here. I don't see any. What's that? Yeah, looks like something. Got a shopping cart. Anytime you see a shopping cart, you gotta wonder what it is. This is a business that's open. There's a business that's open, but that looks like a homeless person hanging out there. I don't see the person, but I definitely see the cart. Yeah, it's got water in it. You got water and stuff. Usually it's like hoarder stuff, just clutter. But there's definitely somebody there. I always thought this old van was a homeless person, but the tags are always current. You'll notice there's a lot of old vans down here. And I'm very suspicious when I see old vans. I always figure someone's sleeping in them. There's another one here as well. This is a very old van. But that van, all those vans have current tags, which, you know, just leads me to believe that the person's not sleeping in them. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Tags current, old vans. I did see a shopping cart. Let me go down that. Let me go down this way too. I'm gonna just on a lark and see what might be down this street. Let's see. You know, with all the commercial activity down here, you would think the homeless people would be just tired of all the noise, but I did see a shopping cart. I saw a bottle of water. I saw signs. You know, not a little bottle of water, big, huge bottle. So it's somebody that's, you know, filling up their bottle probably at one of those machines and keeping water in their shopping cart. And the shopping carts, this is one of my pet peeves. The reason I'm so adamant about these shopping carts not sitting on the street for days at a time, they always become homes for the homeless. So the point is, even if it isn't the city's responsibility, it's equitable if the city were to get rid of these things as fast as possible. I'm going to take a quick detour to check out the parklets downtown. Okay, I'm going to check out the parklets. This is San Fernando between Olive and Magnolia, starting at the Magnolia end. And it's Thursday night, and it's just 10 minutes to 10. And, you know, I always made the argument that the weekend starts on Thursday. So the parklet on the right is 100% empty. We do have customers, of course, at the, you know, public house, over under public house, and sit and sleep in front of there. Yogurtland and Ike's, there's nobody parked there. Trash cans are overflowing, as usual. I always say, look, just let the businesses manage their own trash. You know, you put the cans out there and then you don't empty them often enough. Give it the responsibility to the merchants. I don't know why the city's handling commercial trash pickup anyway. You know, it's not like you're a bus shelter, maybe. If it's next to a Taco Bell, no. Because you're just basically giving Taco Bell free commercial trash pickup. So the parklet over by the sushi bar, it's a night, like I said, it's 10 minutes to 10. And there are a few customers. I admit, there are some customers at the sushi bar. A lot of parking is occupied. You know, so there's definitely a call for parking. There's no open spaces, so people need parking. Here's another parklet that's completely empty. But on the other side, the parking is occupied. That means people need parking. Here's the next one. Parking spaces, that one, there's two open parking spaces, completely empty, totally open. Parklets are not, you know, they're completely empty. This guy over here, he said, well, you know, I can't use the parklet until I get a permit and apply for it or whatever. And I'm like, well, why are they there since February if nobody can use them? Anyway, once again, the parklets are completely empty. Well, that's not true. A little bit empty. Mostly empty. Hey, gang, so there's two people that they look like they might be homeless individuals crossing the way here. I'm not sure where they're heading off to, but they were just kind of chit-chatting with the BW, well, the contractors for the city, I'm guessing. Anyway, they're heading on up the road. They look pretty rough. Which way are they going? Okay, they're heading up the road. I'm going to go down and circle back and see where they go. Okay, this is Buena Vista, and we're on Burbank Boulevard. And I'm pretty sure I would find him here, yep. So this is Carrie Mitchell, passed out again. So Carey has been homeless since, at least in Burbank, since 2016. He's had, I believe it was 8 total arrests. At least a couple of the charges had to do with methamphetamine possession. And he hangs out by Aero Liquor. I really wish that liquor stores wouldn't stop selling to, you know, people like Carey and individuals who just obviously are alcoholics and public inebriates. But this is Aero Liquor, and, you know, they may not be legally responsible, but they have a moral responsibility to stop serving alcohol to these folks. They know very well they're passed out on the sidewalk. I mean, they can't be that oblivious to this fact. Anyway, I expected him there. I'm going to go turn around and see if I can find Mr. Zach. Actually, I'm going to go see if I can find Loretta Lynn Lohe. That's my next destination. I think I'll find her and possibly Chicago. We'll see. Okay, we're pulling up to Smart and Final on Burbank Boulevard, 3708 West Burbank Boulevard. And yes, there is Chicago, sitting in the normal spot. He appears to be smoking again. Anyway, we're here by Liquor Palace, and we'll see if we can find Loretta Lynn. All right, I found her. This is 3405 Burbank Boulevard. This is Loretta Lynn Lohe's cubby hole for the night. I don't see her though, but I recognize her stuff because she likes those. I don't know what that green bottle is. I don't want to get closer because she's a very violent person. She threatened to throw a bottle at me when I just asked her if she wanted some help. Loretta Lynn Lohe has been arrested 22 times in the past 5 years and 38 times in her lifetime in LA County alone. She's not from Burbank. She comes from Arizona originally. She's also lived in Van Nuys and a few other places. And no question, if you've been arrested 38 times, taxpayers have spent probably easily 7 figures, but I would say multiple millions of dollars to deal with the cost of the judiciary, the public defenders, the prosecutors, the police time, booking her. You know, it takes probably 3 hours to book somebody. By the time you arrest them, take them in, it's a real time suck. And she's not a Burbanker natively. She migrated here from Arizona, and I know that because she's been arrested so many times. I got curious and I did a background check. You can do that. It's perfectly legal. And I know it's her stuff because she always has 3 of those green 2-liter bottles, but she's nowhere around. I'm not sure where she ran off to, and I'll keep looking for her, but I was looking for her and I found her. All right, gang, this is Loretta Lynn Lohe. She's there now. She's sleeping. I didn't think that was her initially, but now I see her body. She's under there. She was sitting up a minute ago, and now she's under the blanket. She must be very slim because the blanket's barely. You can barely see her under the blanket, but she's there. Just one more pass, just to make sure I'm able to see if there's actually a person there. Okay. Yeah, that's her. She's sleeping. All right, this is. I have to do this. I'm sure these guys work hard for a living, but this is one of those things where you go, yeah, how many guys does it take to dig a hole? 6. It takes 5 to watch and 1 to dig the hole. And I'm sitting here watching this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys watching and 1 guy digging. It makes me laugh. Of course, that's why these projects cost so much. All right, I'm up here by the, this is the Empire Center, and this tiny little slice, I believe, is Metro property. It's either Metro or Caltrans, but I'm pretty sure it's Metro. Just this little slice of land. You know, they have people camping out here, and they had them camping out here before. And I told them, I said, why don't you guys just fence this up? You can put a little fence around it. Commercial, you can put barbed wire, since it's not residential. You know, it would save so much hassle and prevent this from happening. But nobody ever listens. They don't care. It's not good. It's not good to have people camping in our city. And of course, they steal the Walmart shopping cart, which makes prices higher at the register. Just think about that. I caved in and got fast food from Panda Express. Usually I cook my own dinner. Mom taught me how to cook. I usually cook my own dinner. Unfortunately, Panda Express, not the healthiest thing in the world, but I also find that sometimes there's homeless people in the parking lot. So I came up to, the Empire Center. Didn't see anybody yet except for across the street from Walmart at that Metro property.